What story shall be sung today? One can never know how the melody might sound. Our adventurers have already begun to pluck the strings of their story, and their combined composition is unfolding like a road before us.
So Balthazar took Codex and me to his manor in the Third. We woke up in his study where he asked for my blood and the chance to study Codex in exchange for protection from his vampire thralls. After a while I finally agreed and was instantly charmed. I was then ushered out of the room as Balthazar started to study Codex's magic. He was surprised that her magic formed as pink electric animals, saying that it was impossible. Codex asked him to explain, and Balthazar said that her magic was that of something called a hexaleap, which was a creature made by the goddess of nature, and that hexaleaps would populate the land with new creatures or something like that. Kind of like skipping a stone on the water. He said having a hexaleap inside her could have something to do with buckets of blood. Meanwhile, the rest of our group back at the keep got brought to the Nairmont Society by Casimir to see Fiara. They updated her on everything that happened in the Minora Pass with Rush, Willow, the Beast, and the Diamond, all while avoiding details on how Willow died. Fiara was pissed, but eventually accepted how things turned out, and after that she agreed to help the Faded Face collect me and Codex from Balthazar. Back at the manor, one of Balthazar's thralls, some bitch named Celia, was trying to fuck with me while I was chained up in a cell with other livestock. It took more blood from me than I was hoping, and I was put in basically a loincloth to be paraded around for the night's dinner party. Codex woke up in a fancy dress in the dining hall where her and Balthazar went back and forth about my safety. Eventually, guests from the burg were brought in by the rest of Balthazar's posse, Bryson, Valentine, and Cranar, that fucker that Codex saw in the trees during the rat infestation. Celia brought me and the other cattle into the dining hall where Balthazar began a speech about the guests' blood. He then used magic to lock the doors and released his thralls on the guests, who started slaughtering each and every one of them. Can't quite say that's my kind of party, but at least I'm not dead.